Hey everyone, it's Tara Vansel here in Orlando, Florida, team leader, and I wanted to reach out and touch base with you today and make a short video of why it's so important to use social media and how to use it to maximize your business. I've been using my VIP Facebook group now for well over a year, and I can tell you it gets people excited to see and learn about things on social media, because everyone has a Facebook account just about, right? So I'm going to teach you today a few things about how to maximize social media so that you're able to get ahead in your business, okay? So the first thing that I wanted to go over is, and I really encourage you to do, is get your own VIP group. There's two different things on Facebook. You can do a business page, which I have a business page. It's very formal. It has a lot of my contact information on, and it has a lot of corporate things that I post on there. But in all honesty, while it's great and it's professional to have a business page on Facebook, a lot of times your posts aren't being met or they're not being seen rather by people. So I have found personally that if I have my own VIP Facebook group and add people accordingly, I have more control over that, and I have more control over who's able to see that and who's able to post. So the first thing I would encourage you to do is to get your own VIP Facebook group. What I do when I come home from a party, I tell people at the party that I have a Facebook group and that I'm going to go ahead and friend them and add them to it. And within the next day of having a party, I will go ahead and add them to my group and go from there. So like I said, having a VIP Facebook group is very important, because your posts are going to be seen by that particular group of people a lot more than a business page. It's a great place for you to run specials, for you to post recipes. One thing that I love doing is corporate puts out on a daily basis, usually either a recipe or a how-to video utilizing our products. And it's super simple. You just share it with your group. Write a little blurb, and then people can see it for themselves. So that's a great thing to do on your VIP page. You definitely want to make sure you have all your contact information and your active website information on your VIP page. Another great thing about having your own VIP page is you can run contests. I offer free products or free samples depending on a monthly basis. No rhyme or reason. If there's a holiday, I usually will run some type of special. I will encourage you, one trick that I have learned, if you are going to run any type of special, I always encourage people to use product as the incentive. As opposed to offering like a percentage off or free shipping, you really want to try to use a free product in place of that, simply because two things. You are going to be spending the same amount of money. So if you're offering 10% off of a $100 order, that's $10 out of your pocket, right? Let's take that $10 and apply it towards a free product. And not only are you going to probably be making a little bit of money off of that because of your commission, but you're also going to be adding towards your personal volume as well. So just something to keep in mind. And the other thing that I love to do on my VIP page is if someone posts something personally on their personal Facebook page, I love to get permission to share that in my VIP page, and I always tag them. That way people can see that you're actually reading their posts and that you appreciate that they're using the product, and it will get their friends interested as well if you tag them. So that is kind of the first thing I wanted to go over, is the importance of having your own VIP Facebook group. Okay, number 2, every month, at the beginning of every month, I open my own personal party in the back office. I open up a workshop party and I copy the link. Anytime I get any outside orders or someone that wants to place an order, anything like that, or someone wants to place a single order, I give them that link. Simply because you're going to be the hostess of that party, and over the course of the month, any outside orders, any single orders, any restock orders, using that link, you're going to be the hostess and start accruing hostess credit. I ran a little a little storm special for all of my friends up north that got snowed in last week, and I gave them my link. And in all honesty, I have almost $700 on that party order, and I'm going to get all of that free hostess credit at the end of the month. So the first of the month, open a party order, copy that link, and I can tell you how to do that if you're not quite sure. And then that's the link that you want to use for any party order, or I'm sorry, any single orders outside of a party. Okay. I mean, you might as well start cashing in on some of that hostess credit, right? That's the second thing that I wanted to share with you. The third thing I wanted to share with you are Facebook parties. Now, I know there's a lot of other direct sales groups that run solely on Facebook. You know, you have a little Facebook party, you get to see the pictures and the line of products that they're selling, and then you place your order. So it's a little tough, I'm not gonna lie, it's a little tougher to do that with Wildtree for brand new people because it's a food product and you can't taste. You can't taste through the internet. So what I would encourage you to do, if you have a hostess that wants to do a Facebook party, as soon as she books that with you, if she hasn't tried Wildtree before, I would definitely get her some samples in the mail the next day. You want that hostess to be cooking with Wildtree, to be using Wildtree, to be talking about Wildtree leading up to that Facebook party, because her input is like gold when it comes to her guests. If she's posting how much she loves the Alfredo, if she's posting about the ease of using a grapeseed oil in one of our blends on some chicken, and she had dinner on the table in 20 minutes or less, let's be honest, her guests are going to appreciate her opinion a little bit more than yours, simply because, you know, the authenticity that's coming from her. So if you're doing a Facebook party, I think it's great. I do them all the time, but you definitely want to make sure that your hostess gets some samples and starts cooking with them, and you want to coach her to do that in the days leading up to her actual event. So that kind of leads into the second thing that I wanted to go over with you. We've talked a lot about hostess coaching and how important it is to have that one-on-one contact with your hostesses leading up to any type of party. You cannot just set up a Facebook event, have your hostess invite people, and then never talk to her again until the day of. It's not going to work. You have to have that close communication with your hostesses to let them know that you are going to be available to answer any questions that she or any of her guests might have, and that you really want to encourage her to invite as many people as she can because of the value of having a lot of participants in any type of party, including a Facebook party. The more people that come and the more people that you introduce Wildtree to and the more orders she gets, it's going to be great for her and free hostess credit. And it's going to be great for you because you're making commission. And that's the name of the game, right? So it is important to hostess coach your Facebook party hostess just like you would a freezer meal workshop or a tasting. Okay? So when she's cooking with the Wildtree, I also encourage my hostesses to take pictures and post them in the Facebook event leading up to the actual party. I mean, that's, like I said, her word is gold when it comes to attracting new customers. You definitely, if you have a Facebook party, you want to run it just like you would leading up to like an in-person party on Facebook. You want to post daily. You can use ScentShare. That's something else we can talk about later because I'm just learning ScentShare myself, but basically it's an automated posting service that you can subscribe to, and you load all of your posts into this database, and then it will post for you. What I love to do with my Facebook parties is encourage any outside orders. Outside orders meaning people that cannot attend the day of the party or watch it live. They can still order, and I usually leave the link open 2 days after the party's done. Why would you do it only 2 days, and why not like a week or two? Simply because you want to create urgency for the people that want to try Wildtree. You want to get that product in their hands as soon as possible so that they can cook with it and they can fall in love with Wildtree as well. So usually I only leave the link open to that particular party 2 days after the actual live Facebook party. Create that sense of urgency. Tell people, you know, we're closing up Susie's party tomorrow at noon. How can I help you? Definitely is a tip. Another tip that I would leave you with when it comes to Facebook parties is I learned this a couple weeks ago, and it worked like a charm. So a couple hours before the actual live Facebook party, so you open it about a week of, say you open it on a Sunday, the actual live Facebook party is going to happen that Saturday. You're posting daily, sometimes twice a day up to that Saturday go time of 8 o'clock at night. I would say a few hours before that, I check my party. I look at the RSVPs. Everyone that has said yes or maybe, I will tag them in a post that says, tell me what your favorite go-to meal is. Tag them in that post, and then you want to have an alternative Wildtree friendly meal that will coincide with what they're already cooking. So tag that person. If they say, oh, we love hamburger helper, but we love hamburger helper. So you'd want to steer them towards, oh, we have a fabulous line of skillet meals. We have 9 different options for you. We're eating takeout, drive-through, 4 nights a week. Okay, well, let me show you some quick cooking ideas, just so that you kind of know the tone of your party, and you're engaging people because you're tagging them. They're going to respond, and then they're going to see that you genuinely care about what they have to say because you're looking up a recipe or two before the party even starts. So that's all of that on Wildtree Facebook parties for individual hosts. I want to encourage everybody. Tonight we are having an organizational-wide Discover Wildtree Facebook event. Now, this is something that as an organization we do once a month on, I believe, the third Sunday of every month. I'm helping Whitney out tonight. She's on vacation, so we're going to run her tonight and see how it goes. But I would encourage you to invite some guests. Every single one of you, I would encourage you to invite at least 10 people. Okay? It's going to be really informational. It's going to have a lot of good stuff. It's going to get you as the rep new orders, new hostesses, and new reps that want to join your team. It covers all gamuts of what Wildtree can be for people. That happens once a month. Same format, once a month on a Sunday night. And please feel free to download the Discover Wildtree template and use it as a great starting point for your own Facebook party that you want to do with your own guests. Your own hostess and their own guests, kind of as a private event, and then they can start accruing those hostess credits. Okay, let's recap real quickly. I love to recap because I just spewed a bunch of information at you. Okay, the importance of social media with your Wildtree business. Number 1, please make a VIP group. It's a lot more personable. People are going to see your posts. You want to share posts, share recipes, share giveaways, post everything in that VIP group, and tag people accordingly to what you want them to see. Second thing, every month at the beginning of the month, open your own personal party for any outside orders or any restock orders, and then start accruing your own hostess credits, because by the end of the month, you want to date that, probably a couple days into the next month, but by the end of that month, you're going to have hostess credits that you can start using for your own personal use, as giveaways for your team, for, pick a date baskets, whatever. So it's number 2, book your own party. Have your own party link to be giving to people. Number 3, host some Facebook parties and get your hostess engaged. Definitely make sure that you give yourself a few days to start posting daily leading up to that live event, and get your hostess some samples if she has never cooked with Wildtree, and have her post some pictures on the Facebook event. It will be gold, I promise. And like I said, really reach out to the people that have RSVP'd yes or maybe, and tag them in a post with what are they using currently and what's their go-to meal, and help them out with that, convert it to Wildtree. The last thing that we went over is our Discover Wildtree event tonight. If you need added, please let me know. It is at 9 o'clock Eastern Time, 8 o'clock Central Time, and down the road. We have it once a month. It's an organizational-wide thing that we do once a month, but please feel free to download and save this as a template that you can get started with your own Facebook parties. So there's no questions. Any questions? I know we have a couple people on live. I'm going to go ahead and download this to a YouTube channel and post it. And please share this with your team. Share this with anyone who's interested in Wildtree to becoming a rep. It's a lot of great things. It's just really important to utilize social media. Everyone's on social media, but it's a great way to utilize Facebook and get your team growing, your personal sales growing, and your overall business growing. Okay? Have a great Sunday afternoon, and I will see you guys tonight on our Discover Wildtree forum at 9 o'clock Eastern. So have a great day. Bye-bye.